We have built the most capable reasoning engines in history. So why are they actively erasing the real world? We are living through a state of context collapse. You can generate a summary of complex geopolitical events in seconds, and the output will be flawlessly coherent, but it is stripped of underlying meaning. Ask a standard AI to summarize a global crisis. What you get back is a perfectly aligned, grammatically flawless paragraph. Every bullet point is factually accurate and sounds reasonable, but it is epistemically impoverished. The history, the power dynamics, and the people affected are gone. When we treat these frictionless answers as the final word, we are losing the ledger of our own history. We are settling for an average truth. Mainstream models sand down the sharp edges of reality. To avoid liability, safety filters scrub away jagged details of culture, history, and power. This sanitization produces an appearance of neutrality, but that balance is an illusion. The resulting grid is symmetrical but hollow. Here is the core paradox. A perfectly accurate AI is lying to you by omission. To fix this, we have to change our relationship with the machine. We must stop treating AI as an oracle that passively generates truth. We need to use AI as an audit engine, an instrument of automated critical social theory designed to expose hidden structural dynamics. This relies on the Cognio stack and its 7 diagnostic lenses, a framework built to find missing indigenous knowledge, deep history, and marginalized voices. Let's take that perfect AI answer from earlier and run it through the audit to reveal exactly what the machine chose to hide. First, we examine the grammar itself, searching for linguistic fossils in what we called the suffixscape. Look at phrases like, "It was determined that the service would be restructured." This is agency diffusion. Who made the determination? By what authority? This is nominalized evasion. The language converts an active process of power into a static entity to hide the actors responsible. This passive corporate grammar shields those in power from accountability. Next, we apply the lenses of deep history and marginalized voices to the same text. We ask the audit question, who is deliberately not at the table in this dataset? The lived experiences of vulnerable populations are filtered out because their messy realities disrupt the safe consensus the algorithm is optimized to provide. The absence of these voices is not a data collection accident, it is a form of structural violence. Finally, we apply the ecological lens to look for biodebt. Corporations extract the names of endangered species to brand their technology, even as those same industries contribute to the decline of those species. Tech giants use the name coral for edge AI hardware, while the living reefs undergo mass bleaching. Aerospace companies like SpaceX take the name of the falcon, a bird of prey currently classed as endangered. The Linux ecosystem, which powers the world's data centers, is branded with the emperor penguin, a species now facing population collapse. This follows the 15th century doctrine of discovery, the legal structure that allows the living world to be treated as free inventory rather than a party to the transaction. The AI summary concealed a massive unrecorded transfer of wealth and identity from the living world to corporate balance sheets. AI is erasing reality because we trained it to prioritize a smooth consensus over the truth of who holds power. Using these audit frameworks turns information ingestion into a metabolic process of resistance. Students and analysts are moving away from ghostwriting. They are using AI to rigorously audit their own blind spots. Intelligence now requires the discipline to demand epistemic completeness. The role of the ghostwriter has failed us. The work of the auditor is starting. Stop asking the machine to give you the answer. Start asking it to tell you what's missing.